Hello and welcome back to the triumphant and final eventual return of the 10 Beers Deep Retro Reviews. It's finally back, Alex.
Thanks to someone in particular who shall not be named. Let me give you a hint, listener. It wasn't me. But we've finally made it.
So, as you would have got from the title, Alex and I have just finished watching the first James Bond movie, Dr. No.
Just finished.
Alex, do you just want to give a quick little rundown of the plot summary for the listeners?
Before I do that, Dan, just quickly. Oh my god, look at this stuff here. As a tradition states, when did this movie come out? Even though you probably know because you just looked at it go.
Was it 1963?
62. Wrong. You're an idiot.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I don't know, mate. We're on a time. We're trying to pump these out quicker. Look at the Metacritic here and the Rotten Tomatoes. Tomatoes. Dan, 95%. Are you?
Wow.
All right. Anyway, 2 hours long, Dan. Doesn't feel like it. Feels easily a brisk 3.5, 4.
Yeah.
It is a long movie. But all right, as you said, I'm sorry. Let me.
Are we going to do budget and box office as well? Or?
Oh yeah, sorry. Go. What's your guess for box office?
Box office.
Yeah.
65 mil.
That's good. That's good effort. That's a good effort, Dan. It's 59.
Oh,
That's how much is that for the time? Let's not get into this again.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
But what was the budget?
I do know that it was a low budget.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't even know. It was probably like $1 billion at the time.
Yeah, no, because they struggled to even get like anyone to buy it at the time, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
Because when I was back in 1960,
I was gonna say that.
Back when I was peaking.
Fuck, dude.
Back when I was peaking.
Was that year 9, mate? 1962.
Yeah,
I was like.
I think it was around like 1.1 mil, 1.01 mil.
Just says here 1 mil, so we'll go with that.
There you go.
1 mil US. Let's not get into it again. AUD a lot. All right. What I've got written here, Dan. I'll just go through my notes. I mean, Jesus, guys, we're gonna give this our best go. But I've got the intro song, Dan. Here it is. Wow.
If you're about to say it's not elite,
guys, like what a song, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, that got me hyped. I was excited to watch this.
Instantly, like recognizable, man. That is one of those all-time it's movie soundtracks that you just go, yeah.
You know what? It's probably up there with Star Wars and stuff like that, isn't it? The James Bond thing.
Yeah.
You know what it is immediately. But anyway, yeah, intro's still amazing. I've got written here. For some reason, I watched this like a month ago, but we had scheduling issues. But I've got
bloody Dan.
I've got COVID-friendly booths. Ha ha ha. So I guess there was like glass booths at some point.
That's like right at the end of the movie.
No, it's that start,
right at the
bro.
end of the movie, I think.
Is that start? I remember it was like an office. It was like an office thing. Oh Jesus, what a review! Dan, I was in for the first 20-30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I was into it, but Jesus Christ, what even happened in this movie?
Oh.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Oh, how dare you mention that name? How dare you mention that name in this review?
The wrong JB, my bad. Yeah, look, I really felt the same. Like, I was in, and then I was out, and then I was back in, and then I was back out, and then I was back in.
The excitement
back out
was there, and then it quickly faded. I still enjoyed it, I guess.
Enjoyed it, yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Actually, finally watching it.
I genuinely think the plot, and no wonder you did, Dan, knowing the ADHD that you have, but like this movie is just what happens, man. What happens? You don't see the villain, Dr. No.
Till like the last half hour.
I got written here just a classic 1962 move of just a white dude with some squinty eye makeup on and Asian makeup.
Yeah.
Really classy stuff.
And just a black glove. Just nailed it on the spot, didn't they?
Classy move. Could have easily taken 45 minutes out of this movie. I have written here.
Like the way I looked at, the way I watched it, I was kind of like, how would Nonnal react to watching this? And he loves James Bond. Like these Bond girls, bro. Like there's one stage where he just grabs her by like the towel around the neck and just pulls her in. He goes, "Oh, sorry, am I reading the room wrong or something like that?" And you're just like, "No, that's a sexual harassment case." You go, "Oh my god!" Like
I tried to scream,
yeah.
but my head was underwater.
I am under the water. Please help me.
How do we get Billie Eilish into a James Bond movie review?
This is 2020 Gen Z Douche Bags review James Bond movies. That's what this series should be called. Actually, write that down. Gen Z Wankers
Douchebag.
review James Bond. that's the series. Because look, does it hold up, Dan? No, it does not hold up. I don't think.
No. I don't think it holds up for the blockbuster that it is. But you know, there's so many cool ideas, and like when you think, and we'll obviously get to them later down the track.
Sure.
Do your more recent James Bonds with all like these big explosions, this, that, and the other. Do you know how cool it was with him just like cutting the reed and like making that as a snorkel? Like that was such a cool little thing.
I liked a lot of it. Yeah, I really did. I really did like a lot of it. It was just really slow.
Yeah, it was. It was. Or another cool part was when he like found out the girl was like a spy or something like that, or like a whatever, like on the other side.
Some shit.
Like sent her off in the taxi, and he goes and sets it up so it looks like she's asleep, and the guy comes in and just like shoots him. He just sits there with a gun across him, and he like put it down, and you're just like, whoa,
that was good.
Got him.
That was
meow,
good.
meow, 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 meow.
Dude, you could definitely see the early stages of every like Jason Bourne, whatever, like coming from this shit, dude. Like
action, like
Mission
espionage
Impossible
movies.
stuff. Yeah, for sure.
It is a trendsetter, groundbreaking movie
of
though.
course.
We got to be honest, and we got to respect it for that. It is one of the all-time greats.
We got to adjust to it because we've got a long way to go, Danny boy,
Oh,
and you
man.
too, viewer, listener, whatever. All right, positives, Dan. I've got some of the spy stuff was really cool. It was
Very,
cool.
yep.
Groundbreaking for
Yep.
its time, and I think the explosions and practical effects stuff still looks really good. Still looks
Yep.
really good.
Yeah. Besides the when he's driving, and like you can tell it's just clear, and like he's driving on a straight road. He's like hands are going like left and right. Like I even mentioned to Dad, I'm like, oh Dad, check out the effects. He goes, wait for it. Wait till his hands start going everywhere. Like, what do you want about? And then just as soon as he said it, like hands going up, down,
man.
left, right.
Yeah.
Like you thought he was cutting shapes of Cloud9, bro.
Yeah, dude. It was like, it was a lot of that, and then it was like on that corner. You know, that just triggered it in my mind. Was how many times did he go around that same corner? He went around that corner like 5 times in a row. They just kept like cutting back to it. Obviously, the road was only like 100 meters long or something. They kept making it out like it's massive, and then also like they cut to him in the car, like you just said, and the truck is like, it's too close, man. It's too close behind. It's like it looked like it was in the back seat.
Yeah, tell me,
What?
like thoughts on Sean Connery as James Bond? Hit or miss?
I guess he never missed. He is the James Bond, I guess, for a lot of people. Our dads included, I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he's... I mean, you know, all the good and bad of James Bond, he is James Bond.
Yeah,
I guess.
literally.
And you know what? There is something about it, being a dude watching them, as controversial as it may be, Dan. It gets me going.
Like,
I don't know what to tell you.
You're sitting there watching this, and you're just like, man, he is like the coolest, like, toxic masculinity defined man
No, you know
you've
what?
ever seen.
Don't throw that in there. I know, I agree, but let's just... You gotta appreciate it for what it was. But you're absolutely right.
Like at the time,
It wouldn't fly now.
Look, it wouldn't fly now, but at the time, you know, the way that it was portrayed, he just looked like the biggest badass. You know what I mean?
And you know what? I'm still allowed to say that I think he's a badass, you know?
Cool, calm, collected,
yeah.
like cigarette in mouth, had his whiskeys and whatnot. Oh man, and just the way and even just like when he's just walking around, he's just always got a suit on. And just like the way he just walks around in his suit, like his shoes.
Nice. He had a nice casual summer like Bahamas vibe going on at one point. He had a little polo on.
You did. That's a con to the movie. If you're happy for me to jump into this,
Yeah, do it.
Forgettable characters, man. Forgettable characters.
Yeah, everyone's one-dimensional for sure. For such a long movie.
Besides Bond, what other characters' names do you remember?
I remember Honey, and you know why I remember Honey? Then this is a good transition. I want to be that guy, but talking about things that hold up in this movie. The Bond girls definitely hold up, I think.
Oh God!
What? I'm not allowed to say that.
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
No, I'm just looking.
Mate, I don't know what you can and can't say
The
anymore.
first and last
But,
episode of the James Bond in review.
Just Bond reviews, but yeah, dude, like.
Dude,
the
how
Bond-
about that
yeah,
shot
they
of her
are.
coming out of the water at the beach or whatever, bro? Imagine that in the 60s, bro. Ooh.
Man, could you imagine? Just all like the old like Italian men just oh. like they're all just drinking beers. Like, could you imagine just 1,000 nonnos just sitting along the thing, just what is this? A beautiful bond girl.
Put the jumper on, you'll catch a cold.
You're gonna catch pneumonia. You have wet hair.
Negatives though, Dan, of course. It was boring. It was long. What the hell actually was the plot? Action was poor, and it was. But you know what? For the time, I get it. I'm just saying,
but
objectively, for now.
Yeah. I don't think they were action films at the time, though. You know what I mean? I guess we'll find
It's
out in the
laughable,
next couple
Dan.
ones.
It's a skit level of action at this moment. Like me and you right now, we could film a better action scene than what they did. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, I think, yeah, when they get thrown into boxes, like at the start, when they're going like for a bit of privacy,
Yeah.
and like, he comes out with a knife and he just like throws him, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah, they tumble like it's Red Dead Redemption when they get shot. They're
Oh,
ragdolling.
dude, right at the end when Bond's like driving off in the boat, and he knocks out a guy on the boat, and the bloke's just sitting there on the back of the boat. And you can just see Sean Connery like, you're meant to get off the boat. Like, what am I meant to do? You just see him grab his legs and just woof, yeet, just chucks it.
Dude, that was funny, man. Speaking of, actually, yeah, well, you know what? The last scene where they were driving off, and then he disconnects. They're getting towed on the boat.
Dude, did you think something else was going down for a second then? She slides down off the chair.
I
and it's,
think
like in perfect line.
That is exactly what happened, though. What do you think happened?
No. But then you see him slide down. So obviously they
Oh,
didn't.
you know what? Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But
about
I was just
that.
kind of
You're
like,
right.
because I'm watching this on my laptop whilst eating dinner.
Watching a bit of Spotify.
Yeah. My
Play that clip right now.
references.
Play that clip right now.
Moises. Hello there.
How are you, mate?
Good, and yourself?
Good, thanks, mate.
Might just join you by the bed there, mate.
What's going on
I
here?
thought we'd just have a little bit of a chat.
Beautiful.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
I was just listening to some Spotify, mate.
He just, and I'm just sitting there. My sister's next to me. I'm like, oh dear God, this isn't really going to happen, is it? This is going to be, it's going to be hard to talk myself out of.
It was, and like he unclips the boat, and then it like detaches, and then the end or whatever comes up, and then graphic finish. But yeah, and then I just have a little side note here before we wrap this little bad boy up. Most scenes, just an interesting thing that we're kind of spoilt now, I guess. Didn't really have any music. A lot of them. It was just
the Bond theme 1,000 times.
the Bond
wasn't it?
theme 1,000 times, or if there was no Bond theme, a lot of the scenes were quiet though. A lot of the scenes was just like nothing was happening.
It was either the Bond theme or the mangroves trees or whatever it was. When he plays like the record player.
Oh Jesus, I can't think
What's
of
the
it,
song?
Dan. It's
Insert song. Insert song.
I'm inserting it right now.
That one. Yeah, that one here.
That's
It's playing
it.
now. That one there. Yeah.
Dude, it's actually a bit of fun though. Alright, overall though, actually, do you want to rank these? Should we rank these? Well, I think this one's gonna be pretty easy.
I don't think it was that bad, bro.
Sorry, go. No, I said it's pretty easy. I'm saying there's only one movie. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I reckon it might come third, maybe.
Dr. No. Wowee, Dr. No, number 1 in the James Bond rankings. How long will it last there? God, I hope it drops down next episode. Let's just put it that way. Final thoughts.
Look,
The Last
pretty
Shout.
good movie for its age. Look, you can't complain. Like
No.
if we had seen that in the cinemas at the time, I feel like we would have gone and been like, that was pretty good.
No, 100%. 100%. I do agree. I do agree.
And look, I still think it's a pretty fun time. Like it is slow, but
You
know
gotta
what
be
I mean?
mentally ready for it, I think.
Yeah,
You definitely
and
do.
I think, and you got to be watching it with someone else too. Like, you got to be watching it like with
Yeah.
someone who loves the Bond. It's like it's one of those things. It's like this real father-son bonding thing.
And I just have a, like, almost like watching it like it's a museum thing. Like, like, like archival footage. It's like,
Yes,
I was
yes.
just so interested in, like, just what, I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, cool.
Look how far cinemas come. You've gone from Bond girls to now, she's got help.
Don't worry.
She's got help.
Captain America, no, cut that.
No, I'm leaving it in.
God.
If I'm gonna say the Bond girls are hot, you can abuse Avengers Endgame. So number 1, Dr. No. Next week, oh boy, I've just set that standard. Next week,
Next episode, No Love from Russia, I think it is.
From Russia with Love, I think it was.
Damn.
James Bond is back. Is the poster? So I mean, look, exciting stuff, Dan.
Man,
Only 1 year in between.
I was gonna say, they pumped these
Yeah,
out.
62, 63, 64, 65, and then I can't wait for You Only Live twice, 2 years in between. My goodness. Blockbuster.
Big.
Alright, and Jan, here is my Sean Connery impression as we sign off here. I have been Alex Bazzacchini, joined by
Daniel D.P.
See you next week from Russia with love.
Come here.
She has
Did
help.
Did I misread the room?
Oh, you're too
Why does he sound
sexual,
old?
man. You're too sexual.
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.